Hello, hypothetical audience. I'm JJNW'S Ghost, and welcome to my corner of the internet. So, today's video should be relatively short. I just want to share a quick story. Now, this is a story that my friend told me a couple days ago. It's based on a dream he had. I might be taking a couple creative liberties with it, but I'm going to try to keep it as close to source material as possible. So, my friend's dream, there's a big group of us, maybe about like 6, 7 of the guys, just hanging out. We probably just got something to eat. We were driving back home. Like, we were in the city, driving back home to town. And as we're driving, I guess we noticed this big department store called Wallie's, like Wallie apostrophe S. And we see it's like the Wally's is this massive, it's like a mall, but it's one store. And it says on like grand reopening. And we look at it, we're like, hey, why don't we go check that out? And someone's like, oh yeah, I think I've heard of this store. It's supposed to be really good. Another person's like, oh yeah, like this seems really cool. Let's go. So, go into the parking lot. We go inside and it's packed. Like there's employees everywhere. There's other customers everywhere. People just seem like they're having a good time. But the staff is really friendly. And not just like, oh yeah, like they're super nice, they kind of smile. They all have these like giant smiles that kind of reach like up to their ears, and they all have this really how can I help you kind of voice, and they're all very monotone with it. And there's so my buddy, he's like, this is a little weird. I don't know why, but I'm ever so slightly uncomfortable. Like everyone's too happy. But no one else really seems to notice any problem. I mean, I'm in the dream, so apparently I don't notice anything. There's a point where I guess I'm checking out one of the employees. Apparently, according to my buddy, they all have like these perfect hourglass figures. So I'm looking, I'm like, damn, like she's really attractive. And he's like, hey, why don't you go talk to her, man? Like, see if you can make something happen. I'm like, all right, well, we'll see what happens. So I go up to her, start talking to her, and then she turns around, and she's got that massive smile. You like the like as he was talking about the smile, all I could think of was the Grinch. And when he has that awful idea, and it goes like all the way up to the top of his head, even like the top of his head like just turns and starts smiling too. How can I help you? And apparently they're also huge. Like she's like 6'9" or something. So I have this giant woman, and I mean, giant women are cool. I got no problem with long people. But she's looking down on me with a massive head-length smile. How can I help you? How may I be of service today? And I guess apparently that's when I was like, nope. I'm good actually. I apologize for disturbing you. I was like, guys, can we go? And then one of our buddies was like, what are you doing? What? You don't like tall people? What? Is there something about a woman with a smile that offends you? Let's stay. This is a cool store. So, we stay in the store, and then I guess we end up in a showroom. So we're in this giant showroom, just looking around at stuff. So I guess someone needed furniture. And as we're walking, my buddy and I both feel this sense that there's something else with us there. I mean, again, like, it's a packed store, but it's something more malicious than that. Like, we feel like we're being stalked by something. Eventually, we get cornered by it, and it is the manager. And while all the employees, have the smiles that go all the way up to their head, for him, it's a frown. So he's got, like, this Fu Manchu frown going on, and he just looks at us like, sir, is there something wrong? And the manager opens his mouth, and we see it's just these rows of teeth, like a great white shark. You're not supposed to be here. This part is off limits. And then I guess he just lunges forward, and he grabs one of my friends. Like, he bites a chunk out of my friend's neck and shoulder. And instead of freaking out and, like, running, instead we do what the kids did to Pennywise. We just start beating the crap out of the manager. And as my friend described it, the manager didn't bleed, or it's like, he bled, but it wasn't red blood. It was like that white, weird thing that the androids in the Alien movies have. So we're just beating the crap out of him, for biting our friend, and there's white goo, I guess, going everywhere. And, after we beat the crap out of him, a bunch of employees come in, see what happens, and just look at us in their monotone voice. You have damaged company property. I'm sorry, but we'll have to ask you to leave. And then I guess a bunch of, like, robots came out of nowhere and then just grabbed us and threw us out of the store. And then when we turn around, the store is gone. All the people in it, gone. And our buddy that got, like, half of his neck bitten off is completely fine. Like, there's no trace of a wound, no blood, nothing. And that story's just kind of stuck with me for a couple days. It was just really unsettling, and so I've been memeing with him for a while where I'll just look at him and go, how can I help you? How can I be of service? You've damaged company property. You've damaged company property. We'll have to ask you to leave. And I'm having so much fun with it, but I just wanted to share the story because I thought it was fun. That's it for this video.